In the world of Jojo, it practically seems like anything is possible. From the idea of stands, Hamon, and just the characters alone, these people with extraordinary abilities still go through what we as regular people would deal with. Specifically part 4, Dominance Unbreakable, it takes all the wackiness of Jojo, but mixes it with that slice of life theme. With this in mind, part 4 is easily one of the best Jojo parts, and a standout amongst fans of the anime. Let's talk about our boy Josuke, the main protagonist of this arc. When we first see Josuke, we can automatically tell right off the bat that he's different than the people around him. His overall look is unique and unusual. The hair that he rocks has a heavy meaning for him though. When Josuke was a child, he had gotten extremely sick, and the car that he was in had broken down. A man came to save them by moving the car forward. This man represented Josuke heavily, damn near identical to him. So the whole idea of his look, and the hair people often consider ridiculous, has a symbolic meaning for him. To dive deeper into the journey as a whole though, and the characters, as I briefly covered a little bit of the background behind our protagonist, the question that lies is, what exactly is Dominance Unbreakable? What I mean by this is that a story has to go from point A to point B. Each character has a goal, and they have a character arc where we see them progress and grow. Sometimes our cast could even be stoic, but even with protagonists, antagonists, and side characters, there's development. To understand Josuke, you have to understand Crazy Diamond. So let's talk about his stand. Crazy Diamond is a powerhouse of a stand. It has super strength and speed, but it can also repair objects at a fast rate and heal wounds. The downside is that Josuke cannot use this power on himself. Albeit, Josuke and Crazy Diamond are two peas in a pod. The way he utilizes his stand, with just his abilities and his intellect, made for some of the best fights in the series. But let's talk about the other members of the cast within this part. Okuyasu, Koichi, Joseph Joestar, and Jotaro, just to name a few. Each of these characters have a unique ability. Okuyasu with his stand at hand being able to erase space, even though he can utilize his ability way more. Jotaro being able to stop time, and Koichi with his echo stand can place sound effects on objects and also freeze them. All really cool and different abilities, and this even applies to the antagonist of this part, Yoshikage Kira. Yoshikage Kira is a fan favorite Jojo antagonist, but there's a lot more about him to know, particularly his drive for insanity. To know more about Kira, he's a serial killer, but he has a desire to live a normal life. Like bro, pick one. This desire becomes an obsession. The drive to live a peaceful, quiet life has only developed him more into instability, and he doesn't even realize it. His stand Killer Queen has bomb-based abilities. He can turn any object into a bomb simply by the touch of his fingertips, along with sheer heart attack, an extension of his first ability that is practically a bomb that's hard to destroy. Even Star Platinum had trouble trying to break this thing. And following his third and easily his most powerful ability, Bites the Dust. It's like a trap that allows Kira to loop and control time for up to an hour, allowing him not to be discovered or seen. Kira has a speech where he basically details his life and his desires. We learn more about him and his motivations just with this simple speech, and I must add that his actions are driven by paraphilia. So yeah, this is a weird guy. He even has to hide his identity as a man named Kosaku Kawajiri. This act that Kira is keeping up for so long will eventually be his downfall, and we can even see in real time as we watch the anime, a man who already lost himself become even more lost within his mind. Kira lost a battle even before it began. Where we truly see this unhinged behavior from this man is when he kills a character named Shigechi. Shigechi was a character who briefly interacted with Josuke and Okuyasu, not truly a villain or an antagonist. We see Shigechi and Kira interact, as I spoke about briefly before, when Kira gives a speech about himself and who he is. This scene between the two truly shows us the evil that lies behind this man. Shigechi, although not truly a pure good heroic character, was not evil. This was a kid whose parents to this day are still wondering where he is and why their child never came home. Based on everything I'm saying, Kira was absolutely a threat, but he couldn't match up with the heart of the group that he was going against. What makes Josuke different is that he cares about people and is willing to protect the people of his town, Morio. After his grandfather was murdered by another stand user, he saw the reality of the world he's in. If one stand user could do this to his grandfather, imagine what multiple users can do to others. Abilities wise, Kira may have had the advantage over Josuke, but the heart of gold Josuke possesses was a real winner in this fight. Kira meeting his demise was just bound to happen. The act of trying to find peace was a construct he crafted in his mind to make it seem like his actions had any meaning. The truth is that the drive for peace was a lie. The real Yoshikage Kira had a drive for morality and evil. Josuke contrasts this, as he's not perfect, but there is still a person willing to do good for himself and the people around him. Keep in mind, Crazy Diamond could heal, while Killer Queen could destroy. Diamond is Unbreakable. It's easily one of my favorite parts of Jojo. I heavily recommend it. I loved everything about this part, from the characters, the fight scenes, just to the overall arcs. Thank you for watching. You already know I appreciate all of you.